we would say as kids, right? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Maybe they will. Maybe.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jess Abraham. I'm your host, Jess Abraham, your favorite boundaries coach. And today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters, and choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So, get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JoyfulStylez.com. Let's go. Let's go. Look, for those of you who have not yet taken that boundaries quiz, I suggest that you take some time right now, just a little time out of your day. It takes less than 2 minutes to take that boundaries quiz. The link for you to do that is in the show notes. However, you can send me a text. Send me the word boundaries. Text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153 and I'll send it right over to you. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. For those of you who looking to get that extra jump start, like let's go. You've been loving the episodes, or if this is your first episode, right? You can learn 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner, and to help you in your journey right now. All right, that link for you is also in the show notes. However, you can text me the word sooner to 210-801-9153, and I'll get that sent over to you, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm so ready. I'm excited to jump in. Obviously, I bring things here that's been on my heart, just things that, pops up. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm excited to talk about this one. I've been like, man, I'm so excited. There's so much I want to say. I may do a part 1 and 2 of this. We'll see how it goes. But because so much I can say about this. This is like one of my favorite things to talk about, really. So y'all see it. Words matter. Words matter. Simple and plain. Words matter, y'all. I know I've mentioned this in maybe an episode or 2 or whatever before, just kind of like breezing over it. Well, not really breezing over it, but making a statement and not really going too much into it. But I wanted to dedicate a whole podcast episode to this, y'all, because it's so, so, so important. And I'm here to let you know. Words matter, right? It's so interesting as that we grow up and through childhood and things of this. So what I've discovered, doesn't matter where you're from, what part of the world you were living in and things of that sort, man. I see very similar situations between us as youngsters growing up, hearing very similar things, right? Like one thing that you may have heard growing up, right? Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Now, I'm just saying, to some people, this may sound cute, but when you think about this is not okay. It's not okay. Why you got, I can get into a whole nother thing, but just think about it. Words matter. There shouldn't be any bugs to bite. Okay. Oh man. I can go so into that, but I'm just not. And one thing that came to mind when I was thinking about some of the things I wanted to discuss in this episode is that we would say as kids, right? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Maybe they will. Maybe. These words matter. So it depends on the words that's being spoken to you. I get it. Back then it was like a coping thing. So if like people was being bullied or people were saying things to people and you won't get so caught up in what people are saying, like, because what they say really don't matter truly, right? It's about what God says about you and me and whomever else. But it's like, so I get the whole concept of why we saying that, but I'm just like, think about it. Like, some people could have took that all the way to heart. Words will never, they might. It's about what you're saying, right? Y'all, the good book says Life and death is in the power of the tongue. I'm just saying. So it's about what you speaking over your life, right? Or what you allowing others to speak over you in your life, right? All of it. Words matter, y'all. I'm thinking about this and what just popped in my spirit right now, and it's like this one person in my life is probably so sick and tired of me saying this, because it's probably what I say the most or throughout the day and things of that sort. Like to my wife, like she knows. If you ask her, you probably say, "What's your favorite saying?" Or "What's her like whatever?" Somewhere in there, it's gonna be words matter, because they do. And it's just like, no, I'm not going to let just, certain things people were like, oh, you could have let that slide. You know what I meant? But did I though? I can assume what you meant, right? I'm not sure unless we make it a sure thing. Words matter. Words matter, y'all. Now, one of the things that I thought about, and it came up, but it's just like, because people say it so often, particularly, um, and I should say, and friends and family, just people and who have a similar background as I do, and things of that sort. It's like common, and it's like, I promise, like, and I know this when they say they don't mean any harm necessarily, like not intentionally, they're creating that, not even thinking about it, but they really don't mean no harm. They say it in a loving way and all these things like, oh man, y'all so stupid. Oh my gosh, you're so crazy. Oh my God, all these things. I'm like, nah, but we not though. We not though. I cut it off. No, we not. I get where you coming from, but I don't accept it. Like you can say, oh man, y'all so funny. I'll accept that. Like just say that. We good. Words matter. I am. I tend to be funny sometimes. At least that's friends and family. That's what they think anyway. Like, I be serious, and I just, I say the things. Um it, just the type of person I am and my personality that I have, but they think I'm some type of comedian. But I'm just like, I'm being serious. I'm just saying. But yeah, say y'all so funny instead of y'all so stupid, y'all so crazy. Like just think about the words. Like, think about it. Think about if you told this to a child. How would they receive that? Right? Not necessarily thinking, deep, right? We're going to keep it real low level or medium level today, whatever, however you want to look at it. But I'm like, just think about it. The words matter. Some people internalize these things. Everyone is not the I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say to me, bounce off me back to you, all that different things, right? Everyone's not like that. Words matter, y'all. Let's switch these things around. I know for sure I've mentioned in one of the episodes before, but I'm just like, when I think about when people, I told y'all, life and death is in the power of the tongue, but people, instead of them putting boundaries in place or being honest about events and certain events and things that they do not want to attend, they kind of come up with an excuse, and they come up with that number one lie, right? The number one lie that people tell. I know I've mentioned this before, but they lie. They say, oh, oh, I'm sick. I'm not feeling. Are you though? Now you might be, because you just spoke that over your life. Just tell them you don't want to go. Tell them you don't want to be there. Get a new job. Do something different. There's so much more you can do instead of speaking sickness over your life. So much more. Y'all, I'm telling you, listen, words matter. Words matter. Like one thing, y'all, I told you, people say things and they don't necessarily mean any harm or things, but they're not thinking about what they're really saying, because they're so used to saying it and doing things. People get into this like autopilot robotic situation, and they just say stuff, right? Like some people I know, they talk to certain people, and like there's some that has kind of slipped my way, and I'm like, I have to stop that. But let me just tell y'all. So some people be like, they talk to their female friends, and they be like, "B this, that, and the third." Like, no, girl, you gonna accept that? If somebody has to say something like that to me, when I normally like, and this is happening, they probably let stuff. Man, that's my B, and no, that I am not. That I am not. Or they just telling the story and they just inserting it like it's just casual language. It is not. Like me first, like one thing about me, like some of you may know, some of you may not know, I am the person, I don't even cuss. Like I don't cuss. That's not my thing. So first of all, I'm not going to let somebody just be consistently and continuously just cussing in my environment. Like I'm cool on that. Okay. Because after a while, like certain things, if it's a show, something I'll start watching or whatever, or certain people, I tune you out, I'll stop answering because I might mention it, and especially if you don't respect those boundaries, like this is gonna be that's different, right? Like y'all, it's so interesting, man. I remember when I first met my wife, right? So y'all, just a little bit about us. My wife and I both was in the military, right? Prior military. And so I have an Air Force background and my wife has a Navy background. And some of those things are true about sailors, right? Especially some of their language. For whatever reason, it is true. So my initially in our beginning of our relationship, my wife, she would cuss, right? She did cuss and say that. I'm like, maybe when you with your friends or something, you can do it, but not around me, right? And it's so interesting, like now, like as the years and stuff has went on and things of that sort, like it's just different. Like first, it was a situation where my wife she wasn't doing that just really around me, but maybe with her friends she might. But now it's just like I think she had a pace, but she don't really cuss either, right? I don't think so. I haven't heard her cuss in a while, right? Like it's been some time, which I truly appreciate because I just that's not what I just want to hear in my environment or get in my spirit and things of that sort. I'm good on the cussing and things of that sort, and it ain't about so much that I'm gonna take either. Like so yeah, about that, right? Words matter. Words matter. I choose to use my words differently now. Listen, I'm not saying anything about any of you out there who's listening or watching this who cuss, right? Cuss away. Do your thing, boo boo. It just ain't for me. And in my environments, I'm just cool on that, right? We can be cool and we can have great conversation, just not with a whole bunch of cussing in it. It's okay. There's other words that you can put in the place of the cuss words. I promise you. I promise. I promise. And if you're not sure which words, look, we'll work this thing out together, okay? Right? If we want to have a conversation, right? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, words matter. Words matter, y'all. One other thing I want to like mention, just giving y'all this really, y'all can see, giving y'all some examples and have you, it's more of a thinking thing and give you some practical things to do as well. But like I want y'all to be mindful of the words that you're speaking and what you're listening to and things of that and who you're listening to and all that. Oh my gosh, y'all, man, y'all, this just dropped in my spirit. Like it just dropped in my spirit because this was like so. It's just like it's icky to me, right? I talked a little bit about the cussing and things, and it's just not my thing, and I prefer not to be around it. But I remember my wife and I, a couple Fridays ago, we went out to this one of these restaurants here, and we were just sitting there having a good time. It was like midday, whatever. It was like midday, something like that. But anyway, we out for I guess a lunch in a sense, but a little late lunch. And we're in this booth and we're having our food and then I can hear someone in a couple booths back and like they just like having this conversation with whomever they're with and every other word is like the F bomb and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, like, oh man, babe, I just can't. I just can't. Like I couldn't get out of the place fast enough because it's like I'm in this environment. Yes, I put myself in this environment. We decided that we wanted to go to this place and whatever. I mean, no, I didn't expect somebody to just be F bombing it up at the restaurant or whatever. But it's like that's what they do, right? That's their preference, the way they talk to their friends or whomever, like whomever they were with. And but I just like my ears were just so like I was just cringing. I was just there cringing because I could just I just can't stand it. Like it's just like I'm cool on that. I'm cool. Anyway, that dropped in my spirit. I just wanted to put that out there. Again, y'all ready feel nothing against people who cuss. Do your thing. I'm I'm just I'm gonna limit certain interactions if you're someone that's really about that sailor life. No, right. Nothing against any of you sailors out there, but y'all know the language, right? Words matter. That's like a little stereotype that's been put out there with those words about sailors and things of that sort. But yeah, just know, like I have boundaries. I have boundaries when it comes to the cussing and stuff. So, but anyway, take that as you will. You will. Ain't wrong with that, y'all. Another thing I want to mention is like because I come across people in so many environments and things of that sort, and I'm like, words matter in the same in the same vein as that is like people pronouncing your name and saying your name correctly and things of that sort. I am big on that. Like when somebody tell me their name, I want to get it right and I want to mean it, or I want to call you the nickname you desire to be called and all this. I'm not trying to make up my own nickname for you and things of that sort because words matter, right? Words matter. Your name matters, right? People want to call me Jazz with double Z's and Jazzy and all these different things. Yeah, maybe when I was a kid and I just wasn't in no pain, no mind or whatever. But no, my name is Jazz, Jas. That's what it is. Jas. The end. Like, don't send me text message or message on social media or any of that sort saying any other variation of that. If you're not saying Jas, I'm kind of probably ignoring some of whatever you're choosing because I'm so stuck on like, bro, my name is right here. You still can't get it right. I don't understand. I use my name. My name is everywhere. It's everywhere on everything. Like it's there. Jazz. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's not that hard, right? Right. And if you want, like I'm telling you, don't be making up no crazy nicknames for me. If I don't approve, we not doing that, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not allowing people to call me any old thing. I'm not. Words matter. Words matter. Yes, yes, you can call me beautiful. Yes, you can call me intelligent. Yes, you can call me a queen. Yes, you can say these different things. Yes, yes, because I'm accepting my name, right? And nothing, I'm not accepting anything, or I don't allow people to call me anything outside of what God would call me, right? Whatever God will call me or have for me, things of that sort. I'm not accepting anything outside of that. So no, I'm not your B word. I'm not. If we talking B words, I'm talking baby. But limited people can say that one. Very limited on who can call me baby, okay? But I'm just saying that's the only B word that I will accept. Right, y'all? Words matter, okay? Words matter. Now, some of these things, I want to get into some of the things that we do in our practical everyday life. Some of these things, because people are still saying stuff that they heard and got so ingrained through childhood and things of that sort, still just saying stuff, not really thinking about some of the things. But yeah, I'm going to just get into this other part I want to get into, and it's just thinking about being like your mindset, right? Words matter. And I think I know it's important. It's so important for us to speak life over ourselves and all these different things. So when instead of saying stuff like, I gotta do this, I gotta clean this, or I gotta go to work, or I gotta no. No, 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 no. Don't get it twisted. I get to clean this beautiful house. I get to do work today. I get to, I get to, I get to versus I got to or I have to, because you don't really we have choices in the world, y'all. We have so many choices. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Okay. We have choices and options and things, and we feel we have to do something. No. That's not even true. We don't. We get to do these things. It is a privilege. It is like an honor. Like, depending on what you're doing, things of that sort. Like, it's an honor. That I get to do this podcast episode, that I get to have my own podcast. Like, this is amazing. I'm just saying all the different things. I get to help people stand up for themselves and feel real good about it. I get to coach people to have healthy and effective boundaries. I get to do this work. I get to, right? It's a blessing. It's a blessing, y'all. So I want you to watch your words. Watch your words. Before, like, run it through a filter in your brain or something before you just go in and say certain things. Like, is this something that just ingrained that I need to reprogram? Because let's do that. It's a lot of the things that we grew up hearing and all these different things, like, that needs to be reprogrammed, right? Like, y'all, we must do better. Words matter. Words matter. If you don't hear anything else, I want you to hear this. And every time you say something or it's coming to you and it's like, not really in alignment with how God would talk to you or things of that sort, I want you to say, the words matter. Hear me in your ear, right? In your head. Just hear me saying, words matter. Words matter. Words matter. It matters, y'all. It matters. That's what I really have for y'all today. I want you to know that words matter. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm thinking y'all got this. y'all understanding. Y'all getting the message. It'll have you think twice at least, right? Instead of just going with it. I want you to words matter, y'all. Watch what you're saying, right? As you go out today and you go on about your day, watch your words, right? Watch your words. Say what you're meaning, right? Say the things that you really mean to say, right? Don't just chalk it up to, they'll get it. No, just look, words matter. Maybe they don't. Things can be misinterpreted because whatever reason, we are different people. We all don't necessarily think alike. And even if we have similar beliefs and values and things of that sort, it's not all 100% the same. None of it. Words matter. Y'all, that's what I have for you today. That's what I have, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. Words matter. Words matter. Okay, y'all. This word just popped in my mind and thinking about this word matters, right? Community, right? Come on, be a part of the Boundaries and More community. That link for you is in the show notes. community.boundariesandmore.com. That's where you can go. Again, you can click on the link in the show notes or just go and type it in or whatever. community.boundariesandmore.com. Be a part of a community, right? Right? I'm in there. I can help you reframe these things in your everyday life and things of that sort, right? Just building a community of people that just talking more so affirmations than the negative stuff, right? Like, we just no. It's for to pick you up. Use the words. That's the part. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Use the words that'll pick you up, right? As a pick me up, as that affirms you, right? These are the words that you use. Affirmative words, right? With these affirmations, right? It's meant for you to, right? To you feel something in your spirit when you do that, right? When you positively affirm, right? I'm just saying, y'all, affirmations daily. Do affirmations daily and everything. And it's all around me. It's in my space. It's in my house. Look, y'all. Yes, you can. Right? Words matter. Yes, you can. Yeah. All dreams are possible. right? If you're just listening to this right now, I'm just showing that the words that are around me here in my space, in my office here, right? Yes, you can. All dreams are possible. Imagine you're in create your happiness, right? It's just, look, words matter. Words matter. All right, y'all. Look, if you have not already, take some time out today to follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast, y'all. Look, truly, y'all, truly, I want you to go out and have an amazingly beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your week and be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jas Abraham. Talk to y'all then.